my little love bugs. So welcome in, snug as a bug in a rug. How are we all feeling tonight? My name is Rebecca. Most of you have been in with me. Feeling good? Very quiet. Everybody's quiet. So I have noticed that everybody is already ready to go into hibernation mode. I can't imagine why, with everybody forcing Christmas down our throats and think it's midwinter when it's actually November. That is a trick that retailers do, so you will buy things early. I have to do it too. But all of that being said, everybody feels like with the time change, I've noticed, and even the past couple of weeks, everybody has just been ready to just get down and go to sleep. Unfortunately, winter solstice is not until December 21st. We have like a long time to go before it's actually time to hibernate and take a nap. That being said, I do have our snakeskin shedding grid out. So just like the leaves fall off the trees, so do we need to get rid of old parts of ourselves before we go down into hibernation. But everybody's just damn tired. So I had my own healing session last night, and when I went in, I just went into like a deep rainforest and I just turned into a little rainforest frog and I just let all the water just absorb into me and I sort of let it purify me from the inside out. So rather than trying to do aggressive snakeskin shedding, it's dry out, it's cold out. It's hot and it's muggy out. So we're not feeling that dried outness. So it's kind of hard when our environment is not matching what we're supposed to be doing. So it's kind of hard to snakeskin shed when it's hot and humid. You're not dry. So since it is unseasonably warm, I decided to it is Scorpio season, it's water season. So maybe you're an anaconda tonight, or maybe you're a frog. The point being, you're taking all that water element and you're still purifying, but you're just letting it go through you from the inside out. Or sometimes you can think of it like when you get a sunburn and then you take a shower and everything just gets all wet and then you can slough it off in the shower. Like, thanks for that lovely imagery. But we do have to get all of that off of us before we hibernate. But I understand that everybody's tired. I get it. So I plan on just doing a really restorative session and just letting you guys just soak everything up. But please do make sure as I'm playing the bowls over you that you're letting it wash over you and wash through you. So you're letting it move because it's not time to just hibernate and be still. There will be time for that, but it is still time to move. But I'm not going to make you guys work for it. Just allow it to like flow through you. Sound good? All right, my darlings, you all have that snakeskin agate. You can put that in your hand or on your chest, anywhere you would like to work. You all have your little moss agate snakes. What I love about moss agate is that it's that soft, it's moss, right? So it's what grows on rocks. So it feels very grounding and it feels very soft and workable at the same time. It doesn't feel like a big tree or anything massive. It's just soft and fluffy and grounding but heart-centered at the same time. You all have an eye mask if you would like to block out the light. You have a black meditation cushion. You're welcome to put that underneath your knees to get some pressure off your low back. You also have, I turned up the heat because it was chilly when I first got in here, but it's a little warm. But our body temperatures do drop a few degrees as we go down into state. So you may want to wrap up in your little blankets. We'll do a few rounds of parasympathetic breathing. And then I promise I will start talking. Any questions for me? Everybody's like, we are ready for nap time. You are speaking my language. Ready for it. So just beginning to feel yourself sinking down into the cushions. Just letting everything moving through you. Beginning to take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. Beginning to feel all of that water energy restoring you, hydrating you, moving through you. Just beginning to flush out all those toxins. We'll do a few rounds of parasympathetic breathing. So we'll inhale to 4, hold. Inhale to 8, hold. Exhale to 4, and exhale all the way. I'll rock you through it. Just beginning to let your jaw unclench. Beginning to let your eyebrows unfurl. Beginning to let your fingertips feel those soft fur blankets. Beginning to settle down into that nice deep restful flow. Beginning to inhale. Inhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Letting it all move through you. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. Last round, inhaling. 1, 2, inhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Beginning to take a nice restorative inhale and letting it all flow through you. Exhale. Deep, life-giving inhale. Letting it all flow out of you. Exhale. Last breath here, taking that life-giving inhale. some awareness back into your breath. Beginning to deepen your inhale. And deepen your exhale. Feeling all those waves of vibration washing over you. Taking a nice deep and a nice deep exhale. Feeling all that vibration in your throat chakra, letting yourself croak, feeling all that energy moving through, flowing through, feeling all that blue, all that moisture, all that rejuvenation, all that wetness, all that resurrection. Taking a nice, deep, deep, deep cleansing inhale and life-giving exhale. Soaking in all that beautiful warmth, that wetness, getting all that replenishment. Deep, deep, deep inhale. And flowing out what you don't need, exhale. Feeling those life-giving, deep, deep, deep vibrational inhales. Deep, life-giving exhale. Feeling all that flow moving through the room. Deep, deep, deep inhale. Deep exhale. And last breath here. Deep, deep, deep flowing inhale. And let it wash over you. Exhale. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Beginning to let your wrists and ankles turn in circles. Getting some fresh life force back into your body. Letting those vibrational waves wash over you. Letting your arms lift up over your head like a nice morning stretch. Letting your knees crawl in towards your chest. Giving your knees a nice squeeze. Getting a nice back stretch. Maybe walking from side to side or alternating knees. Whatever feels good. And as you're ready, beginning to release your knees. As you rock up to a sitting position. I'm not going to let you guys roll over. You'll never get up tonight. Rocking up to a sitting position tonight. Sitting up nice and tall. Feeling your spine grow tall. Feeling that life force moving up your spine. Feeling your navel moving towards your spine. Your shoulder blades lift up and roll back. Your heart shines forward. Letting your chin come level. Feeling as though you have a string moving from the top of your head up towards the heavens. Deep, deep, deep inhale. Flowing exhale. Two more just like that. Deep, 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 deep inhale. Flowing exhale. And last beautiful breath here. Deep, 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 deep inhale. And deep exhale. let your palms rest over your own heart, feeling that beautiful beating of your own heart, the strength of it, the softness of it, the endurance of it, the rest of it. Deep, deep, deep inhale, deep exhale. Begin to let your eyes gently flutter open as you become back into the room, noticing your crystals, the bowls, your neighbors, that sense of freedom, that sense of flow, that sense of refreshment and rejuvenation. So I will give you all a moment to write something in our journals, where you went, what you saw, what you released, and what you found. And while you are journeying in your journals, I shall of course be journeying to the kitchen to get the margaritas. Is anybody having a raspberry lemonade instead? We came to party. All right, my darlings, my very famous rose quartz margaritas, rose quartz spheres, and chocolate. All right, beautiful. A chocolate does contain dairy. Here you go, my dear. And the rose quartz sphere nice to rub on your heart chakra. Perfect. So cheers, darlings. You all also have a pack of rolling papers in your boxes, those little pink rolling papers. I don't have anything for you to put in them, sorry about that. But if you would like to write down something that you would like to restore a little bit more of in your life, that could be taking a nice Epsom salt soak, going to a steam room, taking a eucalyptus hot shower, some kind of other self-care thing that you are going to do this week to nourish, because you are some tired bitches. Me too, me too. All right, my darlings, and once you have written that down, we're going to set it on fire. Drop that in, watch it burn up completely, really nice and healthy for your eyes. So I shall come around. Man, I turned up the heat in here because it was chilly, but I think I overdid it. A little too toasty in here. I'm a pro. And a cameo. The aromas. Yes, and this is a vetiver and wet grass candle to keep in beam. Love it. Nice melody. Little hang drum. And nice and softly. And drop. Yes. Beautiful. You get extra self-care.
Yeah,
But
like-
yeah. Something sweet and sticky. All right, my darlings. So that is our session. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for coming in tonight, and namaste. So yes, as I said in the beginning, we've all been super, super tired. I know there's also a bug going around. A lot of people have had whatever's going around. I had it last week. Take good care of yourselves the next couple of weeks. As I said, with all the bright and shiny lights and sort of pushing the narrative of Christmas forward, we forget that it's not winter yet. We forget that it's still fall. And so we're sort of skipping steps, which is commercialism's fault, but it's up to us to remember to still know that it's fall. And again, that's eating seasonally. That's, waking up in the morning. We're going to get rid of daylight savings time. That'll be good. But all of those various things. And I really do encourage you guys to be doing some water soaking practices, because we're supposed to be drying out, but the weather's not really cooperating with us. So instead, we just feel very out of sync. So I would just sort of embrace this warm wetness and sort of use that to, like I said, sort of that same amphibian energy, but instead of snakes, frogs, of sort of going inward and then just expelling everything out and letting it sort of seep out of you so that you're still getting that same work, just in a different format. We have to bob and weave with the changes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take a quick group picture. Feel free to sit, enjoy your beverages. Whenever you are ready, your margarita glass, rose quartz sphere, all of your little crystals and accoutrements will go back on the tray that I served them on right around the corner. I will be in the boutique if you have any questions. This session did save on Instagram, and I'm finally starting to redo my sessions on YouTube again. So if you're not an Instagram fan, or if you're trying to get away from social media, I'm going to try to start having things on YouTube as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take a few quick little pics. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. All right, my dears. Happy fall.
Thank you.
And we won't have a session on actual winter solstice, because I'll be doing something with my little tribe, my little coven, but we will, on whatever the Sunday is before that, be sort of prepping for winter solstice, which I really recommend doing. A lot of people will be having Christmas parties, which is great. I love to dress up in cocktail dresses and do all the things and move and shake, but sometimes there are only so many times you can put on that mask until you begin to feel drained. So that's why doing all of those really natural practices, like taking a pine cone and rolling up a bunch of different papers and putting them in there and then throwing them in a fire, making a Yule log, some of these more organic, nature-driven things that are about slowing down rather than going. So.